getting close to the Wookiee so he can use his ability to reduce the incoming shots, but you're still in range one to use Lorik's ring.
All the games I've watched him, he started in the corner. He's now started in the middle here.
Right.
So he's adapted.
He's adapted already.
Like the ball.
Yeah.
But if you look at his his flight path, it has Kanan in the middle, so he's using both of the abilities and protecting Loic.
And probably getting rocks as well.
And probably getting rocks. So that that strikes me. I'm not experienced in either of these squads. That strikes me as a good way to play this squad.
Where's he going to force
what's coming in?
If I was Grant, those two inside Wookiees, they're turning up towards the others.
Just bail out.
Grant is under no circumstances does he have to engage right now.
Sure.
Because if it does go to time, he wins.
Well, if he turns them down, he's isolating them.
Salvo,
Yeah, 12 dice final salvo. That's not.
Now, how important is blocking? How important is Grant's blocking in this game for a win for him?
Very. I think very. If he gets a good block off with a couple of Wookiees range 2 or 1, he's
putting in some reds.
He's putting some pain on.
Okay.
And Grant's good about. He doesn't reinforce front everything, right?
Yep.
He'll look at the ship that he thinks is going to get murdered, put the reinforce on, and risk putting focus on everything else.
Yeah.
Okay, so he tries to suck you into
Yeah,
Yep.
and he's like.
What's worked for him?
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely really good. I think Grant's also somebody that plays a lot of prestige plays as well.
Yeah, he's always been very calculated. Yeah.
One would think if he's doing that he's going to turn the other two the same way.
You would assume so. You'd think he would two-turn his top Wookiees, and then he'll go slow with his bottom Wookiees next turn, and then play the catch-up.
Yeah.
And just try and conga line them up.
They have a 4 straight. But it's red. I think the 4 straight is white.
4 straight is white.
So I think you'll see these guys 1 forward, and the back guys might even come up through the middle.
If that 5 straight leaps out though and parks in front of Kanan.
Yeah, I mean Wookiee Commandos is on,
So, yeah, what does Kanan do here? Okay, just do this
slow roll.
orbit.
He's going for long. See, he just doesn't want to engage all 4.
Yeah.
He's going to fight him. He's got no choice.
No, you move up. Just move up. Get in real close. This microphone's radius is to about where we are.
There?
Yeah, just lean in.
So Trav just goes there and leans in.
Oh, that's why he's leaning in. I'd like to see. I'd like.
18.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
So Ronan, I was talking to Ronan before, and I think he's decided his strategy.
So Ronan's the Dengar Asajj
He's
player,
the Dengar
playing
Asajj
against
player.
OB Cubed.
OB Cube. I think he's just going to murder pigs.
Yeah, I mean, that's
So
That's the one to
he's
go.
learned
Valid plan.
from my mistake. I've gone Lorik, and then Nox succeeded in killing Lorik, and then I've had nothing to get through Biggs. But if you just put everything on the table and go,
And Biggs is gone.
either Biggs dies or Biggs doesn't. If Biggs dies, I think that list falls apart.
Yeah. I think
Because-
the other thing is then you got free reign on Miranda.
Yep,
You can then pot shot Lorik if you have no other shot,
exactly.
and you don't have to shoot Biggs. And,
Exactly.
You know.
Then Dengar can start doing Dengar things to Miranda.
Oh,
Yeah, it's good.
Dengar
Murder.
will give Miranda a
All
seriously
depends on their
bad
opening
day.
salvo.
Yeah.
Because I told him he needs to be careful of that big 11 dice opener.
all right. So we go back to the game now, looking at the move options. I think we start with XY because that will be Grant's thought process of, hey, what is he going to do with that big ghost? And then I'll adapt my moves to suit. I mean, does XY look at doing a cheeky turn into the middle of the board? And does that give him any advantage?
I
after his primary?
don't think so, because
I
if he
think the
turns
safe
in,
play is 2 forward.
yeah, I think he goes round that rock straight over. Because if he goes, those Wookiees can go in, or they're going forward anyway. The back two.
So if he goes forward, though, he's effectively trapped in a corner with 4 Wookiees
that's the
bearing
problem.
down on him.
That's a
That is
good point.
That is a good
Whereas
point.
if he turns in,
He
the
can turn away.
Wookiees,
He can turn away.
they're going to take some time to turn around and...
Can he make that turn there? Yeah, I think he's got enough room.
I assume
has a
a
one
1
turn.
will fit. I'm not.
He's
I
got
think
one,
it's,
hasn't
I
he?
think
He
it's
has a
2.
one
Yeah,
turn.
it's a
yeah.
red.
Actually, the 1 might be the right move, and then turn one again and go round again.
Do you think that's in range? I think that's in range.
I think it is from one of them, which is probably what he wants. Yeah.
Actually, he's going to do some 3 banks. Yeah, here we go. Here we go.
All right, so I think it's a good play by Grant in that he's shepherding all of the Wookiees into wherever, covering, even if he does a cheeky 1 turn left with Kanan, he covers it with his Wookiees.
I think he's also good there because I think he can go straight and not
He
hit
can
that
fall
rock.
straight
That's
both
right.
of them next round. They're on.
Yeah.
So excellent board coverage from Grant. And
Now
XY.
Kanan's in that corner.
Yes, yeah.
Unless he one hards the other way and tries to get around, but then he's going to get
He'll
hemmed in.
stress him. He'll stress him. So
and
he
he's
won't be able
gonna-
to one hard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He can't do it.
Out of range, so that's good. So Grant's just been given an extra turn. Yep, Grant's just been given a free turn. So the other Wookiees will catch up now.
All right, so you're looking
the
at.
first Wookiee's still in. He was measuring to the second Wookiee.
Was he?
Yeah.
He'll get one
Jersey.
shot.
Well, you'll take 3 damage, you'd like to think.
I just got a comment on the stream.
I think that's just
last
out.
round. Yes, he put a iron loss. He got absolutely hosed
Just
by
out.
the rebels.
Just out. That's perfect. That's
Perfect.
Grant's going one forward.
Yeah. Granted, he's been saying with this squad, you have to resist the urge to
push it.
to do the big move for the big shot. You're better off doing the slow move for the okay shot, so you can keep shooting every other round after that.
So,
Right, so-
do you think he'll turn the 2 ships at the back in?
He's-
Left?
So the Wookiee fight plan, if we go by
Yeah.
that theory that the bottom 2 Wookiees are going to go one forward,
Yeah.
the top 2 Wookiees then,
Turn in,
I
I
would think they're almost going to go and try and be on the right of this rock. So just do a big straight
Yes.
move because they can turn around that rock the following turn.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
So maybe a 3 to 4 forward with them, and they can just turn around the rock the following turn.
Yeah. The other thing Actor suggested was that they turn down, which then they get in the way of Kanan's escape out the other
So
end. of
they
it.
2
block
left
him.
turn of some description,
Yeah,
or
a
a 1
2
bank
left turn.
maybe.
I don't like that only because they don't have a K turn.
It commits them.
So Kanan flies over them, they're stuck.
And they're stuck for ages.
So if he goes wide and tucks in,
Yeah,
he'll
I
be
think
just tucked in behind
I think
Kanan.
if I'm the Wookiees, I'm not a Wookiee player. I'll just go straight with the top 2 and straight with the bottom 2. Go slow with the bottom 2 with a 1 forward. Top 2, I'd say between a 3 and a 4 forward.
Does he lock in a blocking manoeuvre on one of them?
Well, so
Probably
what you
too
said, he's
early.
got a 5 red. Yeah,
too far.
you'll block Kanan, but will you have the other ships to capitalise on the shots? So
Not this turn.
not this turn, next turn. Yeah.
I think Grant resists. He'll just, if I know him, he's very percentage. He'll just go slow.
Yep. All right, and XY, what does he do? Just a 1 bank with Kanan and a 2 bank or a 1 bank with Lowy?
I think he's not slow. Well, he's going to get.
One
hit.
forward.
He's going to get hit
He needs
now.
to be careful because if he doesn't turn in, he runs the risk of one of those Wookiees just parking in that side arc.
So he could 2 turns white, but I think it puts him on the rock.
I agree.
So he has to go, if he wants to turn, it's probably got to be a 3.
As soon as he committed to that
Which
one
is red.
straight, he had to go a soft.
I think it's a 1 bank left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as he committed that one straight, he's got maybe a 2, but then that's because he's trying to get past them. Is he going ones? Oh,
He wants it.
All right, Grant's gone big.
He knows it and he wants it.
Well, look, even if
Actually-
he doesn't block, he's still going to have a range 1 smack.
let's see with this
He-
one.
he
Maybe he's
talked
going to.
about this before.
Maybe he'll do a 1 with this one. No?
He talked about this before. He said that he knows that XY is a very percentage player. He said he's going to try and in 1 or 2 turns of the game, just all in. Just try and catch him off guard and all in. And I think that's what we're seeing right now.
Yeah, you're right. He's going straight
This is
to
all
go
in.
through those rocks.
The problem I have with it is I'm not sure he's got all 4 guns on target at once.
But definitely
Chance
next
someone
round.
gets out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting.
He
Okay,
knows,
so he's
yeah.
trying to cover the spread.
yeah. I think there was a risk that he might. Would he have clipped
Touched
that
it.
rock?
I think it was very close.
Yeah.
He's obviously deemed it risky enough that it's not worth it. There's the one
He's got-
soft.
He wants to bump, but he doesn't care. He's got range 1.
Well, range 1, you're taking 3 damage, which is your shields, right?
Yeah.
And you're probably going to take 3 or 4 damage from your TLTs anyway.
I think
So
he focuses.
yeah, you've got to focus. Yeah.
Well, he could target lock on Ray in a focus,
Sure.
but then it means that he'll absorb damage from the other Wookiees.
Sure. All right, so now we'll see the game plan for Grant is who does he go for? Does he go for
Yeah.
Loic or the shuttle? And I think, the ghost. And I think by where his ships are, he has to go for the ghost.
I think he's going ghost.
yeah.
It can take too long. It can take way too long to kill one of these Wookiees.
I can't see the tokens. Are they all reinforced?
All reinforced.
All
All
right.
Yeah,
reinforced. He needs to find out which one he wants. Interesting that front Wookiee, the blocker, is probably able to do a 2-turn, 2-turn, and 2-turn.
He'll
Like,
be in the fight.
Yeah, it's
he'll
fair.
be in there.
Yeah.
But then Larrick's behind him, so he's got to make a decision where he reinforces them.
True. If he gets a good block on Larrick, he could end Larrick.
XY, very, very polite for the stream to point who's shooting what. Well done, thank you, sir. I've noticed, I watched a little bit of XY last turn. He does running commentary of what he's doing,
Yes.
which is it was funny to watch. It was good.
Yeah.
It was funny.
That's his brain.
Grant-
That's his brain working out all the options.
So he only dealt 1 hit, so Grant didn't even bother rolling it.
Yep, good start for Grant there.
Yep.
Now the big shot. Needs a bit of fortune.
So
Tempted
roll.
to spend. Tempted to spend. Does spend.
Spending.
So 4 hits. onto
Oh, he gets
reinforce.
Natural
one.
evade.
There he
So okay,
gets two.
takes 2 shields. So that's probably
That's
Perfect.
big.
best case for Grant there.
Best case.
Absolutely.
So far.
Because he can't get TLT'd either. So actually, this is what Grant wants: is he wants him to be spreading his fire.
Yes.
Doesn't want to just have one bookie burned in the ground.
Because now that's how
Start
much
at the
hull.
back.
How much hull has he got to go through when he's spreading damage?
A lot.
Well, like if you do a running count of the reinforcers, so that Wookiee effectively, instead of having 9 health, now has 11.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crits.
All right, so that's a good start.
Hit crit. That's spreading. That might spread from a draw their fire. He's into Lowrick. No, that's through a rock
Through a rock.
at Kanan.
So just got a quick update on the other game. So shields off Dengar for 2 off Lowrick, and Biggs is down to 2 with no droids. So
Ooh, very interesting.
he's in good shape, I think.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well done, Ronan. Well, we'll see.
Selflessness burn, Miranda's missile's gone, so
That's
Oh,
very
that's
good.
pretty big.
yeah,
That's
it's-
big,
it's slowed
yeah.
out.
And the Sarge is fully loaded.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
here we go.
That list, so broken. Oh, that's why I ran it for so long. It's so
It's
good.
so good. Let's see if he gets a. So what's that one?
One.
So that's on Lowrick. So he's done like he's been cute, like we said. I think he's taken.
Did he shoot
taken-
that, or did Loic spend the reinforce to stop the ghost getting shot?
I think he's measuring to Lowrick, right? No, he's measuring to.
I think he spent the reinforcement.
No, I think you're right. I think he spent
Yeah.
the reinforce.
So he's going
Gotcha.
for the ghost.
So
Yeah, right. It's too good not to. He's in such a great position to get all 4 guns on that ghost.
So this is where we spoke about Grant needs a bit of luck to go his way with his rolls, and he hasn't had bad rolls, but he hasn't had good offense here. So see what Kanan's
Oh,
left
that's
with at the
why he
end
was
of it.
only rolling 2 dice because he used Kanan's ability.
Yeah, that's right. Which is good. You know, you're burning the focus tokens down. That's not what Grant needed. He needed some pitches there.
So two shields off a Wookiee for 2 off Lowry, 2 off Kanan. It's not a bad one for Grant though.
It is. I mean, it could have gone much better.
Could have gone much better.
But that's. I'd say Grant won that round on damage.
3 shields off the Wookiee. 3
shields.
shields off Lowrick.
Oh, so he's drawn 3.
He drew one of the crits.
Interesting to see.
So what
if
we're
he'll
seeing
start
here
drawing
is
crits.
TLTs.
end-phase TLT. I didn't
One
see
damage.
which ship he's shooting at. Did you guys pick that up?
No, oh, one at the back.
One at the back. Okay.
Interesting that he's hitting that one. So 2.
2
So
damage.
Grant needs a bit of dice to switch on, I think, in the next round or 2.
Yeah.
All right. So we're Grant now, and we've decided we're going all in on the ghost. So
got
he's
it.
looking at how do you block the reinforced token from Loic, and how do I get all my guns on target to really make the ghost hurt.
Well, there's a big 3 hard from the top one. He's doing a big 3 turn in.
Yep.
Possibly 1 bank and just take his time. The other guy next.
The
do
one
forward.
the one on his left, I think can do a 2 hard and possibly go for a bump. But maybe maybe he goes 1. Maybe he goes 1.
Yeah.
And one at the bottom does a 2 hard, gets ready for the.
Well, he got good damage on Lowrick that round, so I think you'll see that the bottom Wookiee will turn out
Yeah.
to turn in again
That's
and just
what I mean.
reinforce rear.
Yeah.
The next one will just 1 forward. The one above it will 1 forward, and the top one I think will turn in.
So how's this though? If you're XY, you want to keep Loie within range one of the bigs of Kanan. Sorry. Does the bottom Wookiee just go 1 bank right or 1
just
forward to
block.
block the ghost in case the ghost does a 1 forward? And
Yeah.
then- because
Tries
if he
to
does a
stay.
1 forward, Loic should be able to fit in there and do the reinforce. But if the bottom Wookiee for Grant just blocks Kanan, that might be able to deny the reinforced token.
Then he's going to lose a lot of shots because how long will it take him to turn around?
True, he will, but he can fire with that bottom ghost first and try and get rid of that, try and do some damage, you know. Or he can fire with that bottom Wookiee last, and hopefully Loic spends his reinforce earlier on the ghost, and he can get some nice hits on.
Yeah.
Because
That was the thing about going so fast so quickly. I thought if he slow rolled it, he'd
That's
get a load
right.
of shots and he'd get another load of shots.
Well,
I
the
think
real
he went a little quick on that second Wookiee from the bottom.
Yeah.
If he'd just done slow on that guy, he would have been range 3. Kanan couldn't spend anything to reduce his dice.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then he's in an easier position after that.
I think Kanan's got to go slow to stay with Loic.
Yeah.
I can't see XY splitting the 2 ships because as soon as they're split, you've lost your synergy, and the whole squad I think falls apart.
Yeah.
So if we assume that he's going slow, Grant then has really his decision point is the bottom Wookiee, do I left 2 turn to try and get back in the fight, but then risk getting hosed from behind? Because XY's decided he's a ship to kill. He's already
Yeah.
shields down. So if he goes a 1 forward, a chance for a block. But you can also potentially get, if he flips over the top of you with a 5k or even a 2 forward, you're getting shot out the arse.
Oh, you're getting pumped. And no reinforce means that you're really hurting.
Just chucking this out there.
Yep.
Does XY risk it? 5k Kanan gets him out of 2 Wookiees. Lorik then just moves up and reinforces.
Does it get him out of 2 Wookiees though? So if Grant does a 2 left turn with the bottom Wookiee,
He's still shooting.
he's still got
Yeah,
shots.
just depends if he depicts
Yeah.
whether he's going to try and block or.
I think 5k is a very
risky?
low percentage move.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it. I think he's doing
If Grant
probably a
one
1
banks-
bank left or a
Yeah.
1 forward with.
Yeah.
I think if you see
Kanan.
Grant one bank with the second from the bottom Wookiee, it pretty much smothers any bank manoeuvre that he's got.
Yep.
So unless
Does he want to smother
XY's
it though, or does he want to shoot?
Wants to shoot.
Sorry,
Does he want to smother it, or does he want to shoot
Wants
it?
to shoot.
you're limiting the amount of focus tokens that are reducing. He's not as effective TLT.
Does that
Yeah,
equal?
and that's why Grant's pushed in, so he can get rid of the Ray.
He might lose the battle,
the
but he
Ray
might
bank.
win the war. Then,
Yeah, he wants to kill the Ray bank, doesn't he?
yeah.
If there goes 3 banks left, he's leaving Lorik behind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
All right,
true.
let's see what does he do. This is the critical one, I think. This
I
Wookiee
think
here.
that's a bank.
All right, so he's gone for the cheeky. Oh no, he's done a 2 forward, has he?
Yeah. Don't know why
Maybe
he's done that.
it'll get him a reinforce,
Okay.
and he can
Reinforce
shoot. And he
rear.
can shoot Lorik.
Yeah. Okay.
So reinforce rear, shoot Lorik.
Interesting.
Yep. Yeah, it's nice. Good play, Grant.
There's
2 or
where
one,
he-
one soft? One soft? No, just one
One.
straight.
One easy.
He can shoot obviously sideways. So I think he might have just said, "I want Lorik."
Well, this he gives him the option that if he doesn't bump with Kanan, he can still shoot Kanan at range 1.
Yeah.
Well, in theory, he's
So-
going to do
and
the
that
turn.
side arc,
He's going to do
and
the,
they're both damaged.
This might be
so
even only a 1 or 2.
Maybe just get
Just
past
maybe
the
just to
rock
get
when
past
he
the
goes
rock.
I really like this play from Grant.
Yeah,
I think this
that's
is an
quite good.
excellent play. Gives himself plenty of options.
What do you think with this one? Turn in? Obvious.
Turn or a bank, 50-50. Depends how Grant plays.
Yeah, turn.
Ooh, it's very tight.
That's a little tight. A little tighter than you'd like.
Yeah.
It's a 2, is it?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought he'd do a 3.
I would have thought he'd do a 3 as well,
Oh,
actually.
I don't know.
Plenty of room.
It's come good.
Yeah.
Safe as houses.
I didn't like it when I saw the dial.
Yeah.
But, hey, big 3
We're
bang.
all like,
All right.
he's gone for the bank.
So he is effectively, well, I assume he's going to split Kanan from Lowy here.
Yeah.
Let's lower 4 forwards.
4 forward potentially, yeah. Is that still range 1? Maybe.
Yep. Interesting.
If my game against XY is any indication, I'm banking on a 4 forward here.
Yeah.
That's what you reckon, Ben?
Yep.
Yeah.
So Ben Doyle's just joined us. You probably can't hear him. We've only got one microphone and there's 20 of us sitting around here. Ben was last year's national champion and he made top 16 this year with Dash Miranda and then got knocked out by
Kanan Lowy that's on the screen now.
XY.
Damn it.
Okay,
Forward.
so 4 forward.
Interesting.
So if we go back to, had Grant done that 1 forward with the bottom Wookiee, would have blocked Lowy.
jammed it, yeah.
And he would have had 3 shots on him.
Yeah.
So hindsight, who knows? But I think good play from Grant. Didn't quite go his way. And also good play from XY.
Yeah, if he did a 1, yeah, that would have been sweet.
Yeah.
I think it's tough for the Wookiee players to not reinforce. Like I think it really probably eats away at them. Like,
Yes.
oh, I'm probably going to
Yeah.
die if I don't get it.
Yeah.
It's a very much a safety net for them, I think.
Yeah.
He's got 3 on Lorik, though, if he puts them in. But then he can pump Kanan here.
I think he's got to pump Kanan. I think he's got to try to. Larry's quite low, but
Well, he's only got 2 shots on Kanan, where he's got 3 shots on Lowy.
Yeah.
But Kanan will drop a
Kanan,
dice.
yeah.
3 focus, 3 dice missing, and a reinforce on every one of them.
All right, so you start with the Wookiee's top of screen and shoot Kanan, drop down
Range
his
1.
tokens, allow Loic to spend his reinforce if he's range 1, and then your last Wookiee shoots Lowy, hopefully
at the
without a
end.
reinforce.
At the end,
Okay,
yeah.
so you split in fire, but that's your best chance of damage across the board.
And Lowy's already lost, 3 shields?
Yeah, Lorik's on 6.
Yes, he has, yeah. All right, so that was, I think, good turn by both players. I think XY wins that positioning battle in that he got 2 actions from both ships,
just
or an
Grant-
action from
Grant
both
just
ships.
missed that bump, didn't
Just
he?
missed it, yeah, unfortunately. I wonder, though, if Lowy's within range 1 of Kanan. I'm not sure he is.
Oh, that's a good point.
interesting.
It's hard to tell.
It's close, it's close.
Right, so Lowy's shooting something.
Yeah, the ghost, the
furthest
Wookiee,
Wookiee.
Wookiee in the front.
Furthest Wookiee?
The
All
one
right,
in the Ghost primary arc.
hiding under that ghost.
did nothing. Only 1 hit, cancelled by
Reinforce.
yours
Alright.
truly from Reinforce.
Kanan, 5 dice primary on the Wookiee hiding under his...
Ooh,
Oh, that's
Blanks.
lucky for Grant. That's good. That's very good for Grant.
Focus.
Crits.
So takes 2.
Oh, and he got the evade, didn't he?
Got
Yep.
the evade. Well, he might, I think he
Takes 2.
focused by the look of it.
Reinforce.
2
2
shields. Be
so,
reinforced.
yeah, totally fine.
So
This
he's
is really
going.
good.
He's
It's
going.
all-
He's,
all
he's
his
going for the
fires
big.
being
He's
split.
going for the big hit.
All this fire's being split right now.
All right. So you're Grant. I think you're starting with the top, or one of the top ships. I probably would have started with the other one, but that one works. Range 1, burn down a focus
Yeah.
for Kanan.
I think a lot of players have been trapped into shooting Lauric in this list. With Kanan aggressively spending focus, on average, Lauric takes 0 damage around.
So he's
what's
trying to
happened to
see,
Bobbles?
trying to see whether he's range 1 for the reinforce.
It's shooting Loric's definitely a trap. You can't. A depleted list versus Loric in the end game is winnable. A depleted list versus a full health Kanan, that's never going to work.
It's an untenable position. You can't get back. So
Burning
aggressively
through his
spending-
tokens.
Crit.
Nothing. No, the crit was previously a focus, and I think one of the red dice knocked it.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Just looks
Hey, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. 2 crits.
This is on to Loric.
This is onto Loric.
Well, yeah, it's
He still gets to roll, doesn't he? His evade dice.
so
There you
safe
go.
he thinks he is with his Wookiees.
2 crits.
Two
So this is good.
That's really good. Don't know what that is.
Crits,
Didn't
it's
see it in the glare.
Confirmation.
Double.
That looks like
That's
a
a double.
double.
Was it?
3, I think. I think he just took 3.
Find out very quickly.
Jared's going to go over and have a look at what crits they are. I think.
Console and shaken.
That's
good.
good.
Shaken and console. Console's good.
Console's
because
very good.
it means he's not using his reinforced token, you would assume, to get rid of that console.
Shaken, however, is as always completely irrelevant. I think I've seen it matter once.
TLT's kicking in.
Yep.
Grant's still unlucky with not to roll an evade.
He hasn't had
That's
one
all right.
It'll come around.
It'll come good because he's forcing XY to split areas.
Yeah.
Cancel.
Well done.
So he's forcing him to split across the Wookiees. I mean, realistically, he's lost 6 shields to.
You could almost have a Wookiee dead.
I think Lauric's got to be updated for an extra hull damage if we can.
Yeah, he does, you're right. Larrick's down to 4 hull. And you know what? I don't think he's drawing their fire much anymore. When you're drawing those crits on the hull.
Not with 4 hull.
You want it?
I don't want it.
Don't put those demons on me, man.
Not when you're also rolling for a console fire every turn.
All right, so next
That's
turn
true.
coming
That's
up.
the console's big.
Next turn coming up now. Grant initial strategy was to go in on Kanan. He's had some fortune on Lowy. Is he going to shift his plan here?
I think he should.
I think he's got Loric's down to 4, right?
You
I
might
think he's
have
got. I think
four
he's actually
with
got
the
to maybe bug out, come back.
Yeah. You might have to switch to Lowy just because Lowy's going to be the only target this turn.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Well, the problem Grant's going to have is his 2 bottom Wookiees are out of the fight for at least another turn, maybe 2.
Yeah.
And now XY can have 2 of his ships versus 2 of Grant's ships. And XY should claw back a bit here and even the field up a bit. So I think Grant's ahead, but the next 2 turns are crucial for XY to try and pull back.
Grant can just slow roll the 2 Wookiees up the top and put them into Loric, and the other 2 at the bottom have to turn around, right?
2 turn, 3 turn, and
Yeah.
just go. That middle one, going off a 3 turn right fits.
Yeah.
The top one obviously is a 2 turn.
Yeah.
2 turn, 3 turn. Like they can get
I
back.
think that's a 3 turn, the one. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they can get back quite quickly.
How's the run going?
So does the second Wookiee from the bottom for Grant, does he look at a 3-turn left, even though it's red, to try
It's
and get
white.
around quicker?
It's white.
For the... Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong dial.
You're looking at Kanan.
Sorry. Shows you
know.
how much I play
It gets
Wookiees.
even better.
Right, does he look at a 3-turn left with the second Wookiee from the bottom?
It does keep him in the fight, doesn't it?
It
I
does.
think that's probably not the worst idea.
Does it though? Because if Lowy
If Lowy does a bend,
a bank,
Yeah,
you're
but
pretty
he'll
sure.
be back. The
but
2 turn
but there
afterwards,
is a Wookiee
he's
in the
back in
front
it.
arc that you can't see that could
Yeah,
possibly
that's
block.
Yeah, in the turn after he's round there quicker, so he gets one of them back in the fight quicker, and then the bottom Wookiee does a, probably a 2 right turn.
If he does a 3 right left, yeah, he gets round Loric, and Loric's not going to go 1 straight. He'll bump it.
I mean, the other side, he does a 3 right turn, and he's probably shooting at range 3 the following. So I like being behind Loic because he's got to then decide, do I reinforce rear or front?
Yeah, especially since they'll be from both sides.
That's right. So I think
And
if I'm
Lorick
Grant,
doesn't pick it, he's getting blocked.
yeah. So 2 right turn here, you'd assume. XY's helping him out.
Nice guy.
Quick update on the other game. The Tides have turned. Ronan's lost Dengar. He's got 1 shield left on Asajj. He's got 1 hull left on Biggs, no droid. 2 hull left on Larrick, and Miranda's 1 shield. So could go either way, but even off Asajj, we'll be able to
Do the heavy lifting.
1-3 dice attack.
She's minimum 2 shots to kill the 2 little ships, and then you're going to deal with Miranda. That's a tall order.
only 44 point Miranda.
Yeah.
What's Asajj worth on his list?
42.
So he needs
Needs a
to
kill.
her.
Yeah.
The other problem he has is that he only has 1 3 dice attack now, and that against Biggs, if Biggs natural rolls 2 hits, he takes no damage.
I will note he did stuff up. He was so devastated that Dengar died, he forgot to use his return fire for it to go.
Oh, okay.
So that's probably going to change a lot.
Heavy weekend of drinking, top 4. Hey, it happens.
He beat me. I don't feel bad.
All right, so back to the game
Actually,
we're
to
on.
be fair, Ronan should. He's a good guy. I hope he wins it. But
So back to the game we're on. We're looking at Grant's done his Wookiee done a 3 left turn. He's looking at reinforcing in front. Three all day. I'm not risking it.
I would have done a 3. I'm sitting there thinking the 2's going to just clip the corner.
But it's good because it gives him a better angle.
Well, Lorick goes 1 straight.
You'd
He's
assume
got
Loic's
the straight-
banking.
Yeah, he's got
Oh,
the
he's got the straight speed.
If Lorick does any bank, he's getting shot by that Wookiee. So
Yeah.
Lorick has to 2-turn.
Is he going to? Isn't 1 bank just going to put him
In the
just
side arc.
inside?
In the side
Yeah, I
arc.
think it puts him just in.
One thing you'll realise when you play the Wookiees is that it's a 180 arc. It's more like a
270.
270
Turret. It's a goddamn turret.
turret, may as well be. So he's turned up.
What's Lorick doing? That's the one.
So Lorick is going to be a long way behind Kanan here. At best, he's doing a 3 bank or a 3 turn.
That was a good move for Grant because that other Wookiee that he did the turn on has got shot.
Yeah. I think if Lorick does a 3 bank, then he's going to get a couple of shots on him, and he's going to be a trouble between reinforced front and rear.
Yeah.
So 3 turn. That's a good move from XY.
Yeah.
He's only getting shot by 1. Might even have
Still trying to maintain the synergy, I think. That's
Yeah.
what he's trying to do. So I don't think the turn maneuver is going to get him shot by that other Wookiee.
No,
I
he
don't
gets
think
the 2 Wookiees at the bottom. He gets away from. And I think in that angle, the
He's
one
gone
at the
for the
bottom
reinforce, so
can't
he's going to
reach.
pray to the dice gods on the console fire for a while.
I think he has to shoot.
Actually, for God's sake,
Kanan.
someone put down a crit token. Console fire! Console fire!
Grant,
There, Grant's
have
on
none
it.
of it, mate.
There
Well
it
done.
is.
1 damage.
There it is.
Grant like a hawk.
Have none of it.
Lorick's down to 3. Oh, that's dangerous.
Doesn't look good.
Kid hits crit from Kane. That's from Lorick. Reinforce. Which one's that on? The untouched?
Not sure which one it is.
No, I believe this
I
one,
imagine
so
it'd be the one
He'll
that's
take one.
right in front of
He's
Lyric.
taking both damage cards.
Don't even know
All I
what
see
that
is
is.
a green dot, so
Yep. Sleeves are great until you got to put them under a camera.
The crits on Loic, one was console fire, and the second one was shaken pilot. So he just hasn't put a crit hit token down to signify console fire.
So
This is Kanan's shot.
This
That was
is-
Lyric up first.
So that
right.
that's wrong as well. So takes a crit. Now he's down to 3 hull. I think that's updated too fast.
Yeah.
Don't know this. So I think that Wookiee's actually on 3, not on 2.
Okay, so we don't know what the crits are. Too much glare from the protective sleeves, but the end result is
That's a very unhealthy Wookiee.
the Wookiee's down to 2 hull.
PS0 on the Wookiee.
Oh, because that matters.
Alright, so now we're looking at some shooting from Grant. That is excellent. Can you get another? Yes, he has.
go.
That is excellent from Grant there.
Blank. Oh, no, he's got the evade.
So importantly, though, he's into hull of Kanan now.
Yeah.
So this is where he
now
can start
crits
doing some
start to
hurt.
take effect.
Well, he rolled an agility, so I think that was into Larrick. Larrick. So Larrick just took one more.
No, shit.
Oh, gotcha.
This is good. This is good.
Grant very experienced here, trying to force him to spend that reinforce.
And now I think the last Wookiee, I think you just keep. Do you go all in on Kanan? I think you do. Just
Yeah,
keep
if you-
shooting
You've
it.
got range.
He's committed to not using that.
Kanan's down to 8. Or, I mean, you have a pot shot at Lowy. I mean, Lowy's got 3 left.
I'd put it into Kanan.
4
I
four
don't
onto
know.
Lowy.
Well, that
No,
reinforce is
He's
guaranteed
got
3,
1 for
3
either
onto
of them,
Lowy,
so-
yeah.
He's going to get 1 save, right?
I'd shoot Lowy.
Yeah.
3 dice.
Hail Mary.
Hail Mary.
Who is the alpha Wookiee?
At best, he's blocking 1. You might sneak through a nice crit. Who knows?
Kanan down to 8, so Kanan down to half points.
Sounds like typical New South Wales biased commentary. Well, yes, we all are going for Grant. So I'm a Queenslander. I'm going for Grant. It's from my mates from a long time ago.
If he goes into Kanan and gets 4, because he's got focus, hasn't he? He focused on that one, I think. Oh, reinforced, okay.
Hey, we're all ready for XY. XY's a really nice guy.
He's only
we're just,
getting
we're just
3
calling
dice,
it as
though.
we see it. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 less, because he's range 2, obviously.
It's good. It's good.
2 more.
So 1.
And also, I think, as Aussies, we all like the underdog. And the 4 Wookiees, I think, are the underdogs. Because anything the low pilot skill, I kind of have as the underdogs.
Yeah.
Grant's got to do everything right to win this game.
And I'm backing Grant because I need someone to avenge my loss in round 16.
There it is. That's the evade he needed. So he can't die this round.
So this is
I'm
Kanan's end of turn TLT.
Yep.
I want Grant to win because the single two of
Hey,
Thanks,
all
mate.
right.
They will rip
That's
me
big.
forever if Sen Yong wins.
Never down.
Yeah, I will be ripped.
So I think that's a good round for Grant.
That was
Again.
really big, especially dodging both. He had potential to die at the end there.
He
so
did.
He needed to get at least 1, but 2 is really big.
Now, I think looking at this next turn, he's going to have to go slow with Kanan to keep Loic close. And then Grant just follows up. Should be, I assume, will be the top left Wookiee for Grant will be a 2 left turn. Should
Yeah.
fit, I think, behind.
Yeah, I think it,
That'll fit.
Which is problematic for Loic because that means he'll be range 1 behind him. And the top right Wookiee for Grant should just do
Two-turn.
a 2-turn or a 3-turn maybe if he wants to get closer. And then you're looking at the bottom right Wookiee will do a 2 or a 3-turn, and same for the bottom left Wookiee.
so the position that XY is in now, so he Kanan being worth 26 at half points means that Larrick's going down. There's no question of that. So he actually has to remove 3 bodies to get in front. If there's 2 Wookiees left up, he's behind on points.
I actually think Grant's bottom guy does a 1 bank to try and stay at range 3 and keep the 3 dice.
Oh, I think Kanan will go to range 3 no matter what.
I suspect XY might think about abandoning Lorik here because he's at 2
And do it just a big
and just
leap.
the ghost just does a bank 3, something big to just bug out.
Or does Grant do a 3 right turn with the really injured Wookiee and just get him out of dodge
I
and
think
put a
he splits him
reinforced
out,
rear?
hangs onto his points, brings the other ones back in. They're all shields.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can see that.
I think Grant does turn away with the damage Wookiee. He did say that he just needs to hold MOV.
Yeah,
Yep.
Grant was. He always thinks about the 2-point systems that he needs, and he thinks about his Wookiees and what he needs to get.
Sure.
So as long as he's doing that, and he has been doing that all today and yesterday, so I'm hoping he does it again and turns away
Yeah.
because he's worked out what he needs to get
He keeps on saying 26, 51.
51.
26,
That's the-
51.
yeah.
That's his only targets.
Yeah.
All right, so we're saying I think here the injured Wookiee does a 3 right turn and goes away. Smart play.
Yeah.
And the others just keep following up.
Yeah, they just
Rolling
keep
dice.
the pain going.
All right.
I don't disagree there, Gip Dog, actually. A bank would mean this turn he could straight 4 and be absolutely safe.
Lorik's in some serious problems here.
Yeah, I think Lorik's done.
We've got one of the Singaporeans here with us.
Oh, welcome.
Darway,
Yeah.
Darway.
Darway's here.
Lean in close, mate. You want to speak? Get in there.
No vulgarity, right?
What's that?
No vulgarity.
Sure.
What do you reckon?
Bye bye. Bye bye.
XY's gone, you reckon?
I think so.
Oh,
All right. All right.
you can't get any more bias than that.
I think you need that's a price to pay to betray your own tribesmen because 4 Wookiees against Warwick.
Too many shots.
Yeah.
Grant has gone, defensive and gone out.
Yeah. Good man.
Yeah, smart play by Grant there. Really smart play. Takes the injured Wookiee, saves MOV or tries to save MOV by getting the injured Wookiee out of there.
Yep.
And hopefully it's out of range of the double TLT from Kanan.
Yes, absolutely.
I can't imagine Kanan stuck around slow enough to
It'd have to
still
be-
have a
Stay
shot
there. Yeah, I
It'd
agree
have to
with
be a
that.
1 turn, and even then, I don't know.
It's not worth
Yeah,
it.
that's fraught with sticking around. Is fraught with danger because then you're copying range 1 or 2 shots from the
He's
other ones.
running in that corner. He's not going to do anything for the rest of the game.
So question, there you go. Question from how's Grant got half points? Yeah, as I've answered, half points on the Ghost. Ghost has got 16, he's down to 8. Grant's ahead on 26-0.
So, I realistically think Grant should probably get some sort of sponsorship from FFG after this tournament. Worldwide Wookiee sales are going to blow out. Wookies are going to be everywhere. Singapore's going to be bathed in fur.
I went to. He only started playing this a few days ago.
Yeah.
We went to Town Hall on Tuesday, and I saw the 4 Wookies on the table, and I looked at Grant and I said, Grant couldn't even look at me. Couldn't even look at me, right?
Look at me.
Yeah, and I was like,
Oh, yeah, stuck
look,
around.
and he's
That's not.
You know what though? Is I think the 4 Wookiees are better than 4 TLTs.
Yes.
And I have a personal
they
TLT
beat-
bias.
They'll beat the TLTs.
But
The
4
reinforced.
Wookiees, at least you've still got an arc.
Yeah.
You know, and you
It
can't
is possible
K-turn.
to outplay 4
It is.
Wookiees. It's not that possible. to
Lorik's
outplay.
pushing it.
You have the that would be 1 Wookiee on him.
Only 1 Wookiee this round, I think. So,
But the other
but
three,
again, I think this
The other
Wookiee's
3
on
are
full health. So
Yeah,
Yes.
the other Wookiees are prowling in, aren't they?
So Grant has to be a little bit careful here though. He's isolated his Wookiee, and
Yeah.
the Ghost is going to win that fight with the TLTs.
Yeah. I think he goes slow next turn, tries to bring the other ones in.
Yeah.
Yep.
He has to be a bit
yeah.
careful because he's going to have to soft hard that one on the left because he's going to go with. I don't think straight will get through that rock. I can't see the end.
I just pump over it.
Yeah, well, take the 1. Yeah. It's more damage, right?
this guy's full health, but he could take some serious hurt this round.
One.
Is this the full health one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Takes 1.
Takes 1 shield, right?
It's not updated. Yeah, no, it's not full health. It's a top one. So he's got no shields.
Okay,
left.
so he does need to be careful with that Wookiee.
Yeah, really careful.
Yeah.
He's only got the shot into the other Wookiee.
So the primary's coming.
I'd go primary.
Yeah.
Yep, and then follow up with a TLT.
Well, the problem is the TLT where you got the
Accuracy correct.
Accuracy.
So
yeah.
nothing.
Oh,
No
and he
damage.
got nothing because he got the he got the
Got
evade.
the evade.
the slight fun fact with the reinforced and the Wookiees is versus a TLT, they're about equal to a 4 agility ship.
I think it's
So
all
even with that
shot
accuracy
of
corrector, you don't have great odds of punching through.
On average,
yeah.
reinforce plays TLT is actually 0 damage.
Yeah.
1 hit, 1 focus, 1 evade. Reinforce, I just
Nothing.
evade every round. So
Yep.
Oh, he got a shot on Lorik.
All right, so it's a good roll here, and Grant wins the game, I think.
yeah.
Thank you, Morgan. Shut up.
Well, the other guy can still do it.
He can still do it.
No,
yeah.
he can't actually. He'll reduce a shot. He'll only deal 1 damage. He needs 3 hits to deal 1 damage. I'll be shooting.
They didn't roll. Did they roll for console fire this round?
No, they didn't.
Oh, no, they didn't either.
Did not.
So is that something that has to be backtracked?
It,
or
I,
not?
it does, yeah.
It's mandatory. Somebody needs to go up there.
that some shop with me?
Yeah.
Did they roll for console fire?
Yeah, they forgot they did it just before.
Oh, Ben, they've done it.
They did it just before Grant's first ship shot.
All right, so they forgot console fire, and once again, not using crit tokens. Bane of my existence.
Yeah, use your crit tokens.
Use your crit tokens.
Especially if they're worth a lot of money and they're nationals tokens.
Yeah.
So one goes through.
One goes through.
So trouble of losing a Wookiee here, Grant. So
He is.
He does still have some room to play though, because one Wookiee he's still up on points, and Lorik is still a fairly easy kill.
Part of me says this top Wookiee, the one that's out of position, I think he needs to just put in the fight forward here and just go stressed and whatever.
Just catch up,
Just catch up.
get the gun back in the fight,
Yeah.
worry about some actions later.
Well, I think he's the untouched Wookiee. So,
He is, yeah.
I mean, you're not getting an action anyway, and you can do a green turn the following turn. So I'd agree. Dial in a 5 forward, get some
Go.
distance.
Wookiee
does
Commandos stay
that
on.
5 land him on that second rock?
No,
Well,
I don't think so.
The angle it might. Maybe you just do a 4. That's definitely not laying on the rock.
Yeah.
So really for Grant, he's looking at what do I do with the top right Wookiee, who's now isolated with only 4 left. I think he goes slow, because that means Kanan can't spend his focus to reduce your shots, and also allows your other Wookiees to catch up. If he's doing TLTs, at worst he dies next turn. Probably he should live, I'd expect.
I think so.
So Grant's moves, I'd say straight 1 from the top right Wookiee, bank 3 from the one behind him,
Yep.
I actually,
straight 4 or 5 from the one that's going to hit the rock, and then the other one just starts running away.
if that bottom Wookiee banks up, he won't get shot by Lorik. So
Yeah,
that bottom Wookiee, the Wookiee one out of position, needs to just bank up and just try and tank the TLT shots.
I mean, the other option you can do is just turn away with all of them and try and reconsolidate as 4. Just do a 2 left turn with the top Wookiee, top right Wookiee, and then just go slow with all the others and try and weather 1 round of shooting.
Yeah.
Lorik's got console.
XY probably just does 1 forward on Kanan and probably does maybe a 1 bank on Kanan or 1 forward and a 1 or a 2 bank on Lowy. I think pretty straightforward.
32 minutes left. Heaps of time.
yeah.
Safe to say, I think XY might be a little bit worried. I don't think he was worried in any of his Swiss rounds. He just powered home at 6-0.
6-0, yeah.
6-0 with a really high MOV on top.
Yeah, like massive MOV as well.
Yeah. MOV was insane.
How many people watching?
200,000.
Yeah, I thought so.
Okay. Yeah, conservative play by Grant.
Yeah.
And you know what? What's the rush? So don't risk it with a rock.
He's in front.
And that's fair.
XY has to kill 2 Wookiees just to catch up.
Yep.
Once Lorik's dead, he has to kill 3.
Yeah.
So if I was Grant, that'd be my sole target right now. Do what you have to do to kill Lorik, and then just leave. There's the 1 bank.
So he's covering his bases there.
Also might give you a range 1 on Lorik's behind as well.
True.
Yeah.
Also sets him up to bug out if he needs to.
Yep.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
Hard
2 turn away.
2
Yeah,
turn away,
yeah,
get out
yeah.
town.
Assuming he lives this turn, of course.
Yeah, punch it with the other one.
So this guy, does he take a focus?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Absolutely.
Grant's been pretty good with that.
Yeah.
I think
Activates his cloaking device and hides amongst all the other weapons.
He's thinking about it.
You gotta take a focus here.
You're at full, and there's 1 on 4. He's not going to be shooting.
No, he doesn't want to risk it. He knows his win condition is time.
that's true.
He knows
He
it.
just doesn't need
Same
to
time,
lose one.
it's the
So
And if he can
perfect
take,
chance
if
to
he
do it.
takes Lorik out, then he's really.
that's
dead.
hard for Kanan. So his odds of killing that Wookiee have just gone massively now. That Wookiee's range 3.
TLT.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, copy. My bad.
But he only needs 1 at 8 out of 4 to live. Which, knowing green dice,
Should
Be
happen.
interested to see whether XY tries to get rid of this console fire or just goes, you know what, I'm going to eat it.
I think you don't if you're XY, because
No.
getting rid of the console fire. The console fire is only a 3 and 8 chance of
we
taking
go.
A damage.
Gets
There
one.
it is.
Thank you, Ben.
Thank you, Ben.
That's why you're here, he's there.
That's
I
big.
can't talk, I know, mate.
Meanwhile, if you don't reinforce,
Yeah.
then you've got no
That
defense
console
versus guys
fire's big.
shooting. You take much more damage.
Get back. They have a shot. You should have a shot.
If he doesn't
ranged shot.
reinforce, then he's definitely dead.
Yeah,
Well, he's reinforcing rear.
with the
of
console
course.
fire, you're maybe dead. And it seems maybe.
Alright, so this is a big role for the game. If XY can remove this Wookiee,
Yeah.
you have to get lucky, but he
Cannot
can
be
do
done.
it.
Can he do 2? Unless he's going
4
for the
dice
one.
primary, he can do it.
I think in this situation, TLT would be
reinforce.
better.
Yeah, or he can do 2 TLTs. It's
I think
either
he's
or.
going primary.
You got to go to primary because you need crits.
That's it.
Hey.
Oh, he's done it. Walking.
Wow.
So Grant O'Dyer, God roll.
Yeah. That's the one he needed.
He needed that one. 2 crits. That was hardcore.
That was how he kills that Wookiee this turn, was get it direct through.
Yeah. And he can put 2 into Lowrick.
I think the percentage was the TLTs to try and get 1, but that was a high risk, high reward play.
Wookiees.
Here we go.
This is into low.
That's big.
He's dead.
I
dead.
think that is.
Yes, he's dead.
Takes
Focus, takes one.
It kills him though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yep.
So I think
There's Lowrick.
I think that's the game.
that is probably game.
Grant just turns away and runs, right?
Absolutely.
So he spoke about at the start that Grant needed a little bit of luck to go his way to win it with his red dice because of the Wookiee Commandos, and there it was right there.
Yeah.
Grant could probably still just win outright at this point. Take a few turns to link the Wookiees back up
Yeah,
and just
no
present
rush
this
now.
wall of fire for Kanan to come into.
Yep.
Why?
There's the crits.
Would you?
One
No,
goes through.
TLT.
Running
TLT.
permanently, is it some amount of risk?
True.
Just you got the time to link up.
There's still a lot of time,
Link
right?
them back up and then just go. Here's you want to win
Because the
Kanan.
win
Come
condition, you
and
need
eat
3
fire.
Wookiees. You need to kill 3 Wookiees. The max you can kill is 2 because there's a clean Wookiees there.
Yeah.
Just don't commit the Wookiees.
Split them out.
I'll see them. I see it 2 turns ago. Yeah.
Just make sure because the mic's really sensitive, so if you're just going to do a general chatter.
Yeah.
So next turn, Grant's going to consolidate his Wookiees, I think. Go slow with his front guys, go fast with his back guys, get them back in a pack, and then just throw all 4 at Kanan. Yeah, probably delete Kanan.
Yeah, that would be my plan. Is
You know, XY is not completely out of this though. He's still got the
a lot of damage.
the shuttle that's in there.
Yeah.
So he's still got a chance. It's not a good chance at the moment, but if he can, I mean, he's got 2 Wookiees that are almost
When
dead.
does he commit to dropping the shuttles?
Not yet.
Gonna die.
Not yet. I
the
think.
problem is if Kanan's going to die, that's pretty much the game, even without the shuttle, because Kanan's worth 50-ish, 52 points.
Yep.
So
Can
that'd
the
take.
shuttle do a full Wookiee, a nearly full Wookiee? Kanan will arguably get those last 2.
Yeah.
Maybe if Grant ever brings the other one back in.
The
I see
shuttle's
Grant going
just
slow.
the shuttle's just a 3 dice at 95. I can't see it soloing a healthy Wookiee.
I see
So
Grant going slow on that bottom one. He's just going to let Kanan run, build up. He'll come back together like you said, Morgan. And
I think he'll turn everything away, come back together, and make a decision.
It's interesting. I mean, I'm not a ghost player. I don't like the ghost. I don't like the shuttle. Do you drop the shuttle here though and try and get behind these Wookiees and wear them down?
That's what
I
I'm
mean. So
thinking.
you lose your double TLT shot, but you've got another ship on the board, and it gives Grant another problem to think about. 'Cause at the
Problem is that can
moment,
just-
it's 4 ships hunting 1. All of a sudden, you make 2 ships.
That can make the situation worse though, because if the shuttle dies in the process, that's another 18 points given away, and you've lost your double tap. So the game is well and truly over then.
Do you then maybe also drop a shuffle and try and use it as a draw my fire and then turn around with
Left turn,
Kanan
or does he go
and
in?
then just throw TLTs around?
Yeah, there you go. He's going for it.
Link them up, make the wall.
No, so this is the top 4 Emperor's Canaries. Excellent name.
Yeah, I thought this was going to happen.
So conservative, good play by Grant. Get out of dodge, wait for you guys to consolidate, and you're ahead on points. Why rush it?
It's going to send those healthy Wookiees in, let them duel for a couple of rounds.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, there it
you
is.
go.
Is that the 4 or the 5?
4, so he's not stressed.
I think Grant's a really good player. He learns a lot from his losses. So losing to XY in the Swiss, while probably would have been tough, I think he's learned a lot from it.
That's range 3 potentially as well, so no Kanan ability. Maybe. Smart play. He's turned that other Wookiee that's.
Oh, so we
enabled.
spoke about the shuttle. XY's just put it on the table, and he's looking at dropping the shuttle now. to put that extra ship on the board, give Grant something to think about. And I think that's a reasonable play.
He's a very smart player, XY. Like,
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't have considered it. I would have held that shuttle in there till Kanan was down to 1 or 2 health. Just to
Maybe
try
a turn longer or turn or two longer.
Another turn or 2 longer.
I think he's already calculated where he is, and he's got to try something.
He's got to go for something now. So again, more body. The thing about Wookiees is you've got to get something on either side of him. So
And he's pointed towards the other Wookiee, right?
he might send this shuttle out to try and hunt down these other.
Raymond's got happy to pull him out of his ass, but he'll have to go deep to get this one.
Oh, so he's using the TLT 3 and 3. He's going to do a couple of damage.
Here we go, the shuttle.
2 hits, 1 damage.
So do the Wookiees go after the shuttle now?
Oh, they'll lap it up. They'll hose the shuttle.
I think so.
He won't touch Kanan now.
He's in a good spot to do it. He doesn't have to alter his
He's
plan
only,
too much.
he's only taking 1 TLT.
He's not in a great spot to get it though. It's going to take him a couple of turns.
He's got a range 3 and a range 1. It's only a 2 agility, so
Well, he might get lucky here and just nail it, I think.
he might hose it. My experience has always been just hose the thing down in 1 round. See a crit.
That's a hit. 2 rates. So Grant's decided he needs to get rid of this shuttle.
Well, it's the only shot he had, so.
Oh, he took a close Wookiee.
So now he's thinking, does he go for the shuttle or does he go for
Does he
the...
put pain on Kanan? I
Yeah.
think range 3 you might take a stab at Kanan.
I'll go Kanan.
Yeah, I'll go Kanan.
I'll go Kanan.
Range 3, it's where he's weakest.
Yep.
Like, you got to treat Kanan like a Sarge. Don't go range 1, don't go range 2, just draw from a long range.
I'm not a mass guy, but I reckon it's about the same chances of doing damage. But you'll get a crit through on Kanan if you roll a crit here.
Isn't it? He's still got to roll the evade at range.
So we got 4 at range 1 with 2 evade and a focus, or 3 at range 3 with 1 and a focus. I think I'd go the long range one.
Yeah,
You do? You did?
Kanan just took some damage, maybe 1 or 2, I'm not sure how much.
Yeah, right.
So he's banking up some Ray.
Shuttle's going to be a pain, isn't it?
I think the shuttle's going to be annoying, but Grant's definitely got the tools to deal with it.
The thing is, the other Wookiee at the bottom has only got 1 hull, right?
Yeah, he's only got 1 hull, but he's got quite a fast move here. He can lock in a big straight 4.
So would you chase the shuttle here, or would you go
No,
after
no.
Kanan, finish him off?
Shuttle can kill the 1 Wookiee. I'd finish Kanan, then reassemble the Wookiees and come back here. That top left Wookiee's going to have a good shot on the shuttle anyway. Possibly the one at the bottom of the screen will turn in again and become relevant. So
Grant's got a tough choice though, because he's got his 2 damaged Wookiees bottom of the screen, and he's only got 1 Wookiee that can really put some shots on the shuttle at the moment. So you'd assume his injured Wookiee, who's bottom right, is probably going to do a 4 forward reinforced rear.
Get out, yeah.
And his bottom left Wookiee will probably do a 3 or a 2 turn right and a reinforced front. Whereas the top right Wookiee, he's not shooting the shuttle this turn. So does he solo against Kanan?
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. I think that's not
Pretty
a bad
healthy, I
play.
think, so I think
But then
we do
really
it.
the crux decision, what does he do with his top left Wookiee? Because that will then go, hey, do I give up my 2 bottom right ones and the shuttle will kill them? Or do I just go all in on this Kanan?
I think he can comfortably 1 bank and still with that 180 arm cover
Do both?
a good spread. Do both.
Yeah, okay.
Kanan's 2 turning. I'd personally just go Kanan,
So he's keeping
because if
this
he
guy
kills
out.
Kanan, Kanan's worth enough
It doesn't
that
matter.
the win condition is all 4
All
Wookiees
4
have to do,
Wookiees, yeah.
have to die. Whereas if he kills the shuttle, Kanan can
yeah.
still win by killing 3
And in
Wookiees.
20 minutes, he's not killing 4 Wookiees with a shuttle.
He's not, no way. So I'd be going Kanan
Okay, so you reckon that top left Wookiee is going to go
in to
left
Kanan,
of some
yeah.
description?
Maybe a big 3
Maybe
bank.
a 3 bank, yeah.
Yeah, 3 bank, that makes sense.
Like that's, if you're looking at points, like Grant has been, he knows what happens here. He kills Kanan, he wins this game.
Sure.
And also because the 2 that are going to kill Kanan are out of position for that shuttle to reposition and get it.
All right, he's done it. He's just gone big. So what do you do here? 3 bank left, we're thinking?
Possibly.
2 turns, so he's just setting himself up
He's
to
going to cut
chase.
him off.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's going for Kanan.
Yep.
He knows the Wookiees are fine to duel.
This one's got reasonably healthy. Both of them are reasonably healthy.
Sure. I think I like the 3 bank because it doesn't. His options don't look good for next turn. But
Yeah. If he
it
3
makes
bank, he
much
could 3
difference.
turn afterwards as well. 3 bank, 3 turn, great position.
Yeah, because he was limited to only a 2 turn, wasn't
Yeah,
he?
exactly.
Or maybe a 1, but it's rare.
Focus on reinforce.
Is that stream still up?
Yeah, stream's on.
Go on.
Was he just out?
What do we have here? 1 hit.
Accuracy corrector doing some work.
Plus, Kanan only shoots twice a turn right now as well.
Yeah.
So that really slows him down.
Of course, yeah, because the
Oh, shuttle. Going for it.
So I think Grant loses the Wookiee.
Yep.
If they can die,
Yeah.
It has been known to happen.
it has been known to happen.
big roll there.
Yeah.
Again, but his shuttle's in a position to.
It's okay.
Yeah,
this
he's
is,
got a Hail
from
Mary on
Grant's
the.
point of view, this is still fine. Though.
Still fine. That shuttle's way out of position.
Yeah. It'll be a while before it gets another shot, and the other damaged Wookiee is on the other side of the map.
Yeah.
Now Kanan's got to take out 2 fairly healthy ones with just 1 set of TLT shots around.
Is that more damage on Kanan?
Yeah,
It
more
is.
damage.
Two face down. Okay.
Kanan's on 4.
This is a big
Running
roll.
out of
This
health
one.
here. Oh,
Big, very nice, Grant. Very nice.
It crits. Don't know what it is.
Major, so face up damage on Kanan.
Major hull breach.
I don't think you worry about that at 2 health.
Yeah,
The next shot is going to kill you.
Yeah.
Bit of it down at that point.
I think you can see Grant bang in a 4 forward with that bottom Wookiee, and these other 2 are just going to hunt it down.
Yeah.
It's 4 forward with that one, and hard 2 or 3 with the other one. And then
Major hull breach. Thanks, Shannon. Yeah.
straight.
Thanks, Shannon.
You go straight forward with the one at the bottom and just stay as far away from that shuttle as you
stay as
can.
far away as possible.
All right. So bottom left Wookiee goes big somewhere. Top
4
right
forward.
does probably a.
Turn.
2.
Do you just
Bank,
go a
turn.
little soft so you
Just a one
can't,
bank.
so it doesn't bump.
Yeah, 1 bank's probably a good idea.
1 bank.
I think Grant even just eats this rock, just goes for
I
it.
just fall forward.
Yeah. Jump
Would
over
you?
the
I
rock.
think would you probably 1 bank with the will they hit the rock with the middle
got-
Wookiee?
He's got the middle one that's behind the rock. Just full forward and
Just
go
over,
across the rock.
over and blast it away.
Cover your arc.
Okay.
He's got 6 health, and it also gets him away from the shuttle.
You don't want to risk bumping the shuttle the ghost though.
Well, if that guy goes 4 forwards, that's going to block most of the turns. Then you 1 bank the other guy. He can then shoot after.
Would you rather get 2 shots on target though,
Yeah.
instead of blocking?
Just got a quick update on the other games. So
Oh,
you
yep.
got Ronan's still got a Sarge on the table. Biggs is dead, and Lorik's down to hull some value. I'm not sure what the hull value is left.
What's
Miranda full.
Miranda's relatively healthy, so I think it's going to come. It might be about a 66, 68.
So OPQ probably gets ahead at points at time.
Yeah, probably gets out on points
Okay.
at time.
Unless something spectacular happens.
Yeah,
Well, Miranda's just slamming away, isn't she?
just going to
So-
slam into a Sarge for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
So.
Who out of these 2 lists would you think were the best ones to take that?
I actually think Wookiees can take it.
Yeah.
I think Wookiees is not what it takes.
He's just going to slowly just put all. Like, Biggs only has 2 modifiers a turn for his defense. And
put
he's
them all
got
in.
4 chances at it, so he's just going to keep looking at Biggs and going, I'm just going to chuck guys till you're dead.
What
Yeah.
I really like about the Wookiees is, as far as generics go, as a pack, obviously they're more effective, but they can fly fairly solo and not be upset. Whereas I think with OPQ or Ego, if he breaks that formation, he's stuffed. The Wookiees are just going to eat up Miranda. So if whoever wins this game manages to kill Biggs, they're just going to hose down Miranda as quick as they can.
Biggs is also worth more than 1 Wookiee.
Yeah.
They're in.
Oh, that's big.
Here
Kill,
we go. So
kill Biggs,
soft,
2 Wookiees
soft
is
move
what he
for
needs
Grant.
to do to
I think
win.
it's a good play by Grant because it's unless he does a 1 turn left, he's not bumping, and he don't. I think he wants to get shots on.
Yeah,
he
he's
doesn't
not-
want
You
to
don't
block.
want turn left.
And he doesn't want a red.
He's eating
And
the
then
rock.
he's going through the rock.
Safe.
Fortune favours the bold.
Straight through or straight forward?
He's going straight over it.
4.
Wants it.
Is that 4? That might be a 5.
No,
It's
it's
a 4, I think.
It's a good move.
I do appreciate Adjunct there, though, with hashtag HeroZeb. Solo as the game.
That's
I think
quite
Zeb
strong. Quite strong.
cannot physically do anything
Get there
about this
fast
game now.
enough.
Needs an engine upgrade.
I was going to say needs another hour too.
Yeah.
Oh, he bumps. That's big.
This is a problem, I think, going big with.
I think Ronan's gone.
So
This is a
Paul
problem going
Johnson,
big with
The first guy.
the first guy. Oh, sorry, with the second guy doing that big 4. Maybe he's worried about 3 clearing the rock.
So they're going to be able to bump one though. So
Well, it might bump. It might get a
I
side arc
think,
shot here. It might be
Is
perfect
that
for Green. Who knows?
bump
It's
the other
probably
Wookiee might be out of arc?
Yeah, I think he's out.
In which case, he is ripped
Beautiful.
Kanan.
That is a
Spectacular.
perfect bump. It's a
That's
perfect
game.
bump.
If XY had any chance, it's
Well,
strong
Green
enough.
has to still roll hits.
He has
Just
to roll.
there.
He still has to roll.
he'll ray down one.
So he's getting 3.
three re-rolls.
You have to be lucky to
two.
do 2, I think.
Yeah.
If Kanan gets out of here, it's could be an interesting game.
Oh, big roll.
No worries.
Yeah,
that's
great. Oh,
Disrespect crit.
he's rubber the green. You got it.
They're both
Hit and
crits
crit.
as well.
Is that hitting crit?
It's
they're
major hull breach.
face up.
Oh,
Damage.
major hull breach, of course.
Doesn't matter though, because dead.
He's dead.
All right, so I think that's all but game. I can't see a shuttle killing
Three
Wookiees.
The Wookiee, yeah, actually at this
How many
point he
minutes?
does have to table him.
There's only
So
30
it's-
minutes left.
Yeah.
He does. He has to table him. He can't. Even if he kills 3 Wookiees, not enough. Grant still wins by 7 points.
The shuttle would need another hour minimum. And that's if it didn't just get killed.
So Grant just does big moves, reinforces the rear, and just bides his time out.
Yep.
And then over there we had the OP cube got up. Is that all
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
clapping
so
and
Paul
cheering?
Johnson's up.
All right. So we're probably looking like the final of Nationals being OP Cube versus, I don't know, the Wookiee Patrol. I don't know what we're calling it. 4 Wookiees.
Wookiee Wonderlanders.
Wookiee Wonderland, is
Yeah.
it?
Wonderland, First Ship Rebels,
First
Flying
Ship
Carpet
Rebels.
Ride, Flying Carpet
Ship
Ride, whatever we call it.
I like that.
First ship rebels, yeah.
I like that either way it's let the Wookiee win.
Thank you, boys. Thank you.
Yeah, I think Sen Yong's done here. There's nothing he can do now.
Grant just consolidating his position.
No risks now.
No risk. Oh, win's a win. Grant knows at this stage. Grant knows.
Grant's done enough of these things now that he's why take any chances?
No chances at this level.
Split them all out. He can only chase so many ships, and he has to get them all.
So after the game, we might get Grant on for an interview. If it's all right, we'll just have Morgan and Grant. We'll all step away.
Yeah.
Then maybe you might interview XY.
Yeah, I can Sen Yong, yeah.
So
Wrong
Wookiee
reinforced.
doing their thing.
Range 3.
Out of reinforce.
Is that out?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Smart by Signon there. So he's barrel rolled into the other
he
arm.
might get
Yeah.
it.
Zeb,
So you
on
might
fire.
have a good crack here. That's in trouble.
I think he's
That's
dead.
It's a very smart play there, barrel rolling area out. So he's still putting up a fight. Not sure what that is.
If it's a direct, we'll know.
They have to read it, so it can't be direct.
He's not dead yet.
So I think Grant do 4 straight with that last Wookiee. Just get him out.
I think if I'm that bottom left Wookiee, I'll do a 3 right turn, try and get inside the shuttle.
You reckon?
Oh, yeah, okay.
So the shuttle's got to go big, you'd assume, with a 3 right bank or a... It's got a 4 forward. I assume a shuttle's got a 4 forward.
Yeah, it's got a 4K.
So try and do a cheeky inside it. I mean, you're probably going to lose the Wookiee anyway, so... Alive, yeah.
Grant could lose two Wookiees here, he'd still win the game, so
Yeah.
there's no danger.
Nearly all his Wookiees.
Yeah.
Nearly. It's got to keep rolling.
One's at 7 health. Zeb at the minimum.
You've got to be thinking he's going to turn the one at the top down and run him in the corner, put the other one in the other corner. It's 10 minutes. By the time he's got chewed through the other one, he's got to come back and get the other last ones.
I think you'll see Grant not slow playing, but playing slow.
I was just thinking that. I
Slow rolling.
he didn't. I mean, he did his dials very quickly. I didn't see his speed slow down on dials, which is good because he's within his rights to slow down his selections.
Well, the thing is,
You got to think about your dials. Can't just put them down.
So like you said, Grant turning in, saying, oh well, if I'm going to die,
Yeah.
maybe I'll take you with me. So
Yeah.
he's
We
completely
blanked out.
safe with
Only
One
one
hit,
crit.
reinforce. see you
Reinforce
later.
blocks it.
Yeah. So the Wookiee
Huge.
might
Shrugged
have
it
his
off.
revenge.
Giving Jaren flashbacks of Sumti last year's final.
Oh, God.
Doing the long range one first. Try and burn his focus.
Whoa. I think for the next one, 4 of us.
Looks like it's big.
Thanks.
Focus blanks,
Focus,
takes
takes
one.
So I think Grant can actually kill this shuttle.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Why not? One forward, the damaged one.
Yeah,
He can't
forward
4K
block.
because he'll hit a rock.
3 bank the top one, 1 bank the other one in.
So bottom left Wookiee for Grant, either a 1 bank left or a 1 forward. You could try a 2 left turn to block the shuttle's 1 bank right, but
Do a big 3 bank over the top.
I don't
just in
think you
case
bother.
the K turns.
I think you just do a 1 bank left and line up a shot and then bring the other Wookiees in and try and kill him.
Yep, absolutely. Just seal the deal.
Which Wookiee's on 1? The left Wookiee that he's about to move right now. So I assume it's a 1 bank left.
No, 3 bank, he's getting out.
Oh, okay.
Securing it.
He's just getting out of dodge. That's fair. This is the top 4, so the next game will be most likely the quad Wookiees versus OP Cubes.
It's gone big.
Well, you've got to be thinking the other one's just going to punch it straight. Or is he just going to go for the
3 bank
shuttle?
left.
Yeah, he's just going to go for it.
Reinforce, range 3.
Yeah. He's fine.
He's focused.
He's focused. So he knows he's safe. There's possibly a block.
Oh, possible bump here. Yep, he does bump. No function, no actions. So there's 1 Wookiee.
So that Wookiee's bottom left, he's going to run away. The other one probably just runs away with it. And this healthy one here will just 1 bank up and shoot.
5 minutes to go. Calls it there. Well done. Good game.
Yeah, he's calling it there. That makes a hell of a lot of sense.